Scentland, the land of scent. Oh, hi. Hello. Little practical joke there at the beginning, you know, something, you know, to change the usual, you know, rhythm a little bit. And the other thing, I've been promising to review a niche fragrance, and today it's gonna be happening. Yeah. And today we are looking at the house of Parfum d'Empire, which is a quite nice French niche house, fragrance house. One of my all-time favorite fragrances is from them, called Fougère Bengale. Fougère Bengale is amazing. And there's another fragrance that I'm going to be reviewing today. It's from the year of 2006. Marc-Antoine Corticchiato. Marc-Antoine Corticchiato. What a name. What a name. What a parfumier. What a nose. Is the nose behind this. Actually, he's the nose behind Fougère Bengale as well. And he did Speakeasy for Parfum, which is, there's a tricky thing in Speakeasy, because it's a very nice fragrance, nice boozy rum, sort of fresh, you know, mojito accord at the beginning. And then it dries down to the almost exact smell or scent of Fougère Bengale. So the guy is, I don't know, it's interesting. So you take something, there's a base, you put something on top of it, and then it fades away, and then you get the same base for two different fragrances. Anyway, this is not the case in this one that I'm going to be introducing you today. It's Parfum Empire Iskander. It is a aromatic, musky citrus, light woody fragrance that I liked a lot from the sample vial. It has been introduced in 2006, and it's a unisex fragrance, this one. And I thought, you know, from the, as I tried it from the sample, it was really much, really very much a pleasing, soft citrus scent that I found had personality to it. I bought the bottle, and somehow it didn't do it, you know, it to me really. It didn't mean that much from the bottle anymore, for some reason. I don't know. It's I'm gonna get in there maybe. So in terms of the notes, it's packed with citrus notes. It's you know, the design itself, it's quite simple. That's the older design of Parfum Empire. Now they come in large 100ml bottles. You know, plastic cap, nice sprayer, nothing special. Very nice top of a bit sour, bit bitter citruses, grapefruit, Amalfi lemon, orange flower, neroli, cedar, and in the base there's amber, and we've got oak moss as well in the base as well. Slight, just a little touch of oak moss there. Yet how the fragrance comes across is a unoffensive, quite light, quite natural smelling. That's the positive thing in it. Citrus, woody fragrance. Actually, I think maybe a bit more on the masculine side than on the feminine side. So again, 2006 was the year, and it's still around. And in terms of projection, sillage, and longevity, average, you know. Sillage is there, projection is there, and the sillage and projection and longevity, you realize I get somehow lost in this because it doesn't do anything, or maybe I have to spray again. Well, it's not bad. Is it bad? It's not bad. It's nice. It's actually nice, but you know, not enough. somehow. There's something missing. I don't know what. It's very nice. It could be very nice. Somehow. And if it gets to niche and the pricing of niche, I don't like it. I don't like the cheap plastic cap. And I don't like the average sillage and projection and longevity. It's naturally smelling, so it's not synthetic at all, which is good. But then, you know, it's not it's nothing. It's nothing special, you know. In terms of when we're talking about niche, I always expect for the price something bit more than average, and this is not. This is not more than average. Even the whole presentation is like, you know, it has this little bumps in the label, whereas, you know, there's actually air beneath the label, and the whole label is a little bit like it's not straight on. It's sort of like, you know, I don't know. It's an eau de parfum, I must say. Eau de parfum. 50 ml. Costs you around $80, 80 euros, which is about, I don't know, probably $95. It's a very abysmal quality versus price, in my opinion. And that's from a house from, you know, which is producing at the same time Fougère Bengale, which is one of the best fragrances I've ever smelled, and the most creative fragrances. So Marc Antonio Corticchiato does some good things, but with this one, in my opinion, he failed. So yeah, a woman can wear this as well. What about the age? Well, I don't know. Age. You see, I'm getting, even, you know, I usually when I do reviews, I'm sort of enthusiastic and, you know, get in there and you know, it comes from my heart and everything. I rarely do fragrance, maybe apart from Downhill Costume, probably, that you know, that which don't excite me, and this doesn't. So it's a bit hard to review, I have to be honest. But c'est la vie, huh? Sometimes niche doesn't live up to its reputation. You know, again, it's a nice fragrance, very nice, citrusy, little woody. It's not bad. It even has some personality to it. And let me spray it again. Yeah, the initial spray is nice. It's you can smell a dozen citrus fragrances like this. Maybe this is more natural smelling, so the ingredients are more sophisticated, aren't they? But in general, for Parfum d'Empire Iskander, for me, it's not a thumbs up. It's a mediocre thing. And so regarding age, you know, anyone can wear it. Really, you can even spray this on I don't know, an 80-year-old grandma or a young teenage girl or a guy in his 30s. So it's so neutral, and therefore it's quite boring as well. So you know, it's maybe good as a refresher sort of thing when you want to refresh yourself. That's good, like the old eau de colognes where you had the sensation of refreshing yourself, but not more. At least not for me. Maybe it will change. It's a purchase I regret. But c'est la vie, huh? You can't get it all. You just can't get it all, Jim or Jack. And so that's it for me. It's a rather unsatisfying review, I have to say, for myself. But I'm sorry for it. I actually put on my original Gianni Versace tie for this review. It's not true. I was lying. I'm just back from work, and I was looking if I can review actually a Versace, but I have this fantastic stuff up here on my shelf. Versace L'Homme, yeah, from Gianni from '84, but there's barely anything in there. So before I review it, I get a new bottle. But you can't compare these two babies. You know, Versace is a much better fragrance than Parfum d'Empire Iskander, and the name is referring back to Shandor the Great, you know, I think the emperor, and That's very totally fair. So I'm not even starting to compare, you know, the name with. I don't get it, man. It maybe it's. I think it's supposed to reflect the energetic, sunshiny, um, you know, ancient Greece or Greek mythological figure that, or not. I don't know. It doesn't come across. It just doesn't come across. It's a nice, easygoing, musky, slightly woody, citrusy thing, fragrance, scent. What a perfume. Eau de parfum. But that's it. Yo, it goes back on my shelf and probably will last there for another 10 years without me touching it. So I hope for the next niche review I can be a bit more positive, a bit more enthusiastic, you know. And I'll get this Versace tie coming back for a Versace review definitely. Good old Johnny. Yeah. So thanks very much for your attention. Sorry for a little bit of fallen apart review, but it's the fragrance's fault. I just didn't get into the vibe. I really wanted this to be a good review, but I messed it up because of the fragrance, or the fragrance because of me, or anyway. It was a pleasure. Take care, and see you soon with something much better. Take care. Bye bye. Let me switch this thing off here, Jim.